it, me, KillshotKitty, back again with another video. Today we're continuing on with Spirit Hunter NG. We had just defeated the Urashima woman. We still haven't found Ami though, so I guess we're gonna see how far we have to take this until we can get her back. If you want to catch up on everything we've already done, Spirit Hunter NG and Spirit Hunter Deathmark wise, I do have a playlist right here. Before we get started though, I'd like to ask if you could please help out the channel by hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like button, and then leaving a comment below. All right, friends, let's get on with this. Let's find out where Ami's at. 8:04 Wednesday. Part 1. A night's passed since they went down at Yamato's shrine. I'll admit to being curious about the fallout, so I swung by the shrine during the day, but the area around it was closed off. I bet it's because they found a drowned body. Oh boy. Who could that be? I opened the door. Yo, how's it going? Amaname stands there, smiling his usual smile. He barges right in without waiting for me to answer. I planned to stop by earlier, but things got busy, so I was held up. Did you have something you had to do? You're so careless. I had to clean up the mess from last night. Taking care of the mess? I made arrangements so the cops won't suspect us. After all, we made quite the ruckus. Plus that security guard is missing. Oh, that's right. They managed to find the guy safe and sound. He can't seem to answer any questions, though, even when the cops press him for details. So whose body was it in the water? He must have been scared shitless, although it has nothing to do with me. What about Bond, the journalist? He's got pictures, doesn't he? Isn't that bad? He'll keep his mouth shut. We're still in negotiations. Besides, there's nothing in it for him if he talks, just a thanks and pat on the back. So in that sense, we could trust him. I don't really like how, he's got us by the scruff. Makes me uneasy. That's all I had to report. How about we call it a day? This could have all been done over the phone. No reason for you to come all the way here. I thought I'd stop by while I was out on my walk. Oh, has Kakia made contact with you? No, not yet. I see. Looks like the days with you wrapped around the little lady's fingers will continue. Let me know if anything happens later. What do you mean? With a wave, Amaname leaves. What do you mean? What do you mean? For once, the night ends with nothing happening. I go bed. I go bed. Go bed. Next day. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Amaname's been a big help. I'm more grateful than he knows. But should I keep him caught up in this? Feels like I'm taking advantage of his kindness. Oh. With those thoughts running through my mind, I go to bed. Ugh. Yes. 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 On my way back from the Black Rabbit, I stopped in the convenience store to buy some dinner. Aunt Natsumi wasn't at the bar. She must be with the police again. Hey, you there. A voice calls out from behind me. It belongs to a tall woman with sharp eyes. Going by her shoulders and forearms, she's definitely trained her body well. She'd stand a fair chance at as a competitor in the underground match. Akira Kijima, right? Could you come with me for a second? Here's my credentials. The woman pulls out a black bifold and flips it open. It says Police Department Inspector Reina Oe under a picture of her face. Looks like she's a detective. Thank you for your cooperation, Kijima. I'd like to hear about what happened to Ami. I already told your co-workers everything. Ask them. Every time I have to talk to the cops, I end up belligerent. Probably the bad influence of hanging around a Yakuza-san. Of course, I've looked through all the records. I must say, the details are rather strange. You say the kidnapper is a girl in traditional dress? Is that true? The officer who questioned me said the same thing. I don't expect you to believe me. Oh, come now, don't say that. We don't have any leads yet, so any information you can give us, it's going to help. Ami's mother comes to the station every day. We want to give her peace of mind that the investigation is moving forward, you understand? I've already told you guys everything. I'm hungry, leave me alone. I see. I guess that's it then. Here's my card. Please contact me if you remember anything else. Oh, you're cute when you smile. You're a handsome guy. A grumpy face does you a disservice. Whoa! See, usually it's the other way. Like, why don't you just smile more? Now it's the lady telling the dude, let's go. By the way, you seem to get along well with Seiji Amaname. I'm sure I don't have to tell you why, but you should avoid hanging around with him. Shut it. It doesn't just concern you. It's just a friendly warning. You should listen to it. Well, I don't want your opinion. I'm hearing that you've been meeting with him secretly at night. If it starts becoming an issue, I'll have to tell the juvie boys about it. I've got the time. If you've got the time to watch us, hurry up and find Ami. Or does the police have too much time on their hands? You got me there. I'll take your advice and return to my work, if you'll excuse me. That's right. Always, tall figure moves away. Sounds like the cops have their eye on Amaname too. Being part of a Yakuza family is tough. Well, in his case, I'm pretty sure he brought it upon himself. Oh, great. She's calling me again. This is... I didn't even hesitate. I bolt outside, following the sound of the flute. The music stops. This is the same place I met Kakuya before. Guess it's her favorite spot. A cold, damp wind blows. Oh, I was like, that doesn't sound like her laugh. It does. Okay, never mind. Good evening. The air in the underpass freezes at the same time Kakuya appears, yet I'm dripping with sweat. You beat the Urashima woman. That's amazing. Kakuya lost, but it was so fun. Don't fuck with me. I thought of the next game already. We're playing the Kubitarou of Kintoki game. Kintoki. Kubitarou? Look for Kubitarou of Kintoki. If you don't play with Kakuya, you'll disappear too, and Ami will never come back. How long is this fucking game gonna take? Well, I know I read that wrong, but I skipped over. Until Kakuya wins, of course. Kakuya doesn't like losing. See you. You're gonna keep making me play this, and I'm never gonna win? Like, I'm technically never gonna win, because then that means I'll never get Ami back. Kakuya melts into the darkness. Damn. A new game has started. I better investigate who this Kubitarou of Kintoki is. What should I do? I know almost nothing about horror stories and the occult, so the name doesn't ring a bell. Well, you can know who to call up. Come on. Even so, I can't bother Amaname and Hazuki with this. What do you mean Hazuki knows everything about this? I don't doubt I'd get help if I asked, but I don't really want to. With what happened with the Urashima woman, it's too dangerous to get others involved. Stop it. One step at a time. All I need to do is search the internet and read some occult magazines. It's late. The bookstore's already closed tonight. I'll start tomorrow. And so, the days of death following me start up again. Is Hazuki here? Oh, no. I go home and scarf down a quick dinner. Might be wise to go to bed early so I'm ready tomorrow. Fine. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Kakuya has finally shown herself. Kubitarou of Kintoki. That's the next spirit I'm after. Starting tomorrow, the game is starting over. From morning to night, I checked every single bookstore and library in Kisiji. With no luck. Not a single scrap of info on Kubitarou of Kintoki. Shit, I can't find anything! When it got late, I switched to looking online, but came up just as empty. I can't believe I'm stuck already. I'm a damn idiot.
Good morning.
Hazuki, what are you doing here?
This place has been on my walking route lately. I saw the light on, so I got curious. What are you looking up online? Ghost pictures?
Or maybe something naughty? Don't make me punch you. Yo, how's it going, buddy? Oh, did I interrupt something? You too, Amaname? Why? What else? I'm here for Miss Natsumi. I thought maybe I could finally see her today. My luck's been horrible recently. As Amaname talks, he glances over at the laptop in front of me. Damn, I still have Kubitarou of Kintoki typed in the search bar. What's this, Kubitarou? I switched his voice, oops.
Oh, I know, that's the name of a spirit, right? Did you meet with Kakuya?
Keeping mum, I see. You forget, I know you very well. You're thinking of being the cool guy who doesn't want to get other people involved or something. Of course. Childhood friends, right? Ugh. I bet you're panicking because you can't find any information though, am I right? Grr.
No fair, Kijima, you're keeping spirit things from me? I want to know, tell me!
I don't think I could avoid it at this point. I give up, I share everything I heard from Kakuya.
Kubitarou of Kintoki, huh?
That's one I don't know. Wait, back up. You, the mistress of the all-occult, don't know?
Yeah, I've never heard the name before.
Damn, it must be really obscure. And you know I don't know. I'm not even sure I want to know for my own sanity. But if you say Kintoki around here, it can only refer to one place. Kintoki is a suburb north of Kisiji Station. It's located on the other side of the railroad crossing where I picked up Hazuki a few days ago. He might know something. Hey, Maruhashi! Yes, sir! Hey, how are you all doing? Looking sharp as always, Kijima. Didn't know you were here. Master Seiji told me to wait outside. Man, this AC feels so good. I'm completely sweaty. Maruhashi, you grew up in Kintoki, didn't you? You ever heard of the name Kubitarou of Kintoki? Maybe it's an urban legend or a ghost story or something. Kubitarou of Kintoki? It could be that. You know something? Maybe a little. I heard rumors recently about some dog killings that's been going on in Kintoki.
That's sad. Oh, I saw that on the news. Something about a lot of dogs being killed lately.
So it's going on in Kintoki? The cops are investigating it already. It's bumped up patrols in the city day and night. It's a pain getting anywhere. What's this have to do with Kubitarou? There's a rumor. People are saying the one doing it is Kubitarou of Kintoki. Oh my, I can't.
The culprit is a spirit? I want to know more, Maru.
Huh? Is that supposed to be me?
Sorry, I shortened your name. It sounds round, and so are you, so... You don't like it?
No, it's cool. I'm cool. Since you look like Momo, it's like Momo herself is calling me that. I don't mind. What a bittersweet feeling. What are you getting all excited for, Tubby? Hurry up and tell us about Kubitarou. Little does he know, that is Momo. Yes, sir. I'll go ahead and start. This is what I heard from my oldest sister, who lives in Kintoki. Rumors. The whispering does something for me.
Hey, have you heard about what's been happening in Kintoki?
Oh yeah, the dog killings.
I heard this from other people, but one day late at night, the neighborhood association's chairman took his dog for a walk. He usually does that before sunset, but he was so busy that day that they went out at night. He passes a transmission tower on his walk that people call Kintoki Tower. In front of it sits an old mini shrine. The old-fashioned chairman was deeply religious, so he made a manju offering to the shrine. But then his dog suddenly started growling. This had never happened on any of the previous walks. The chairman thought it strange, especially since everything around him looked normal. But then the dog escalated to barking. Anxious, he urgently tried to shush it. It was late and the sound would disturb the neighbors. But the dog was barking like it lost its mind. The chairman was becoming concerned when suddenly a low voice came from behind. Have head. Uh-oh. He was so frightened that he couldn't turn around. The whole time this was going on, the dog was barking at someone behind him, but... Suddenly, the barking stopped. Jolted back to his senses, the chairman spun around his dog, only to see the animal collapse in a pool of bright red blood, and they say the dog was missing its head. Oh man, I'm so glad they didn't show it. The chairman escaped safe and sound. The rumors say other owners have been killed trying to protect their pets, and their heads were cut off. That would be me for Nami. It's possible that it's the ghost of Kubitarou of Kintoki, a murderer who killed in Kintoki a long time ago. Man, these dumb people. Immediately turning to the supernatural to explain any weird thing that happens. It could just be some nutcase. Amaname bounces back from his frozen state surprisingly quickly. Seems his experience with the Urashima woman mellowed him a bit towards ghosts and horror. This guy, Kubitarou of Kintoki, he was a big guy who lived in Kintoki way before I was born. My granny would tell me he was a really cruel man. He cut off the heads of animals, dogs and cows and the like, and collect them. Wow, that's awful. I wonder why. Maybe he was performing a black magic ritual? I don't know that much. That's like in Spirit Hunter Death Mark in the school. Miss Zoo. Anyway, I don't know that much. Hey, Maruhashi, that rumor earlier, you said Kubitarou was a murderer, yeah? Does that mean he was also collecting human heads? Yeah, sounds like. That's what all my friends and family back in Kintoki say. Well, actually, my granny didn't bring up the part where he was a murderer that much. She'd always just talk about the animal heads. Looks like the rumor has discrepancies. Rumors are unreliable after all. It's common for there to be slight differences in the telling. It might be wise to take this one with a grain of salt, Akita. I gotta follow up on it though. It's just like the Urashima woman. Right, there are no other leads. Hey Maru, you don't have anything else on Kubitarou? Well... Oh right, I heard Kubitarou loves manjus. It's the one thing I get about him. I'm a sucker for manjus too. What you like isn't important. Guess this is all we're getting out of Maruhashi. So what are you going to do, Akira? I didn't go back to his voice. Oops. Test the rumor like I did last time with throwing a rock. I'm going to check if Kubitarou exists. Test the rumor, huh? Sure, that makes sense, but what part of the rumor were you thinking of testing? And so I wouldn't want to put a dog in harm. And the tower, I don't know if that even was mentioned, honestly. Offer a manju sounds... I wonder. It would be that walking a dog at night is a condition. Maybe. We could start by going to the tower. You can try other ideas after we get there. That's true. I'm down. I want to see this place for myself. I agree too. Maru, where's this Kintoki tower? Oh, they did mention Kintoki tower, did they? Oh wow. Sounds like they're gonna plan. They're both planning on tagging along on this case too. Doubt I can stop them at this point. Oops, I was saying it in her voice. Walk around the shopping district by the station, then across the railroad tracks. It's a straight shot from there. Can't get lost. You just gotta keep an eye out. Because of everything that's been going down, the cops are out patrolling at night too. Damn, it'd suck if they catch us. Can you get your police friend to deal with it, Amaname? No, not right away. I don't even know who's in charge of things like there. Guess it's back to sneaking. I don't really get what's going on, but you're going to look for Kubitarou, right? I know my way around Kintoki. Want me to guide you? No, we don't need you. A thug face like you walking around with us, the police wouldn't hesitate to question us.
but you're gonna face off against a crazy psycho who tears off dog heads. It's too dangerous. I can't stay behind while you are putting yourself in danger, sir.
Yeah, Luna? What? Sweetie, I'm trying to work. I know, I'm trying to work. Okay. Okay, yes. Little bit of pet time. Little bit of pet time. I know. You good kitty. What? Can you stop rubbing on my mic, sweetie? I know. Okay. Come here. I know. Luna. Luna. Who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? I know. All right. Down you go. Good girl.
Okay. You have that little faith in me? Yeah, you could say that. A rookie like you can't even collect properly with shouldn't talk so big. Ooh, I've misread that so terribly. Don't you agree, Akira? Guess this means you agree with me. It just makes sense. Sir, you're really harsh.
But he did give us information on Kubitarou. At this point, isn't he being more helpful than Amaname?
Okay, yes, you did well providing us with info. You're always going on about how someone gave birth to twins or new products in stores. You're very skilled in gathering the least lucrative information, I'll give you that. Mr. Seiji! So just keep collecting info on Kubitarou. And don't go do anything unnecessary, got it? Understood, leave it to me! He nods vigorously, a huge smile on his face. I feel like I'm watching a bulldog getting praised by its owner. He's practically wagging a tail. Akira, Hazuki, sorry to keep you waiting. We should get going. We part from Maruhashi outside the bar and make our way toward Kisuji Station. Nice. Okay. Well, we're here in front of the station, but I'm already seeing some pesky flies. He quirks his lips in a small smile and his eyes flick over to the police station. There are 2 officers visible inside. Come on, stop that. Everyone knows police and dogs bite if you make eye contact with them. That station there is actually in charge of canvassing out all of Kintoki. If anything happens, they're the first responders. We should keep an eye on them. He's got a point. A lookout here would be good backup if things go south.
Kintoki is through the shopping district and across the railroad crossing from here, right? We stopped near the crossing earlier, though I can't say I know much about Kintoki.
Pretty sure the only thing it's famous for is Kintoki manju.
Wait, seriously? Aren't they disgusting?
Word is the shopping district committee is really pushing sales. Anything to be famous. I'll buy you some sometime, Akira. That's okay.
Amaname or Hazuki, who do I take with me on the investigation?
I'm gonna go with Amaname.
了解
Right, let's go.
Be careful.
They do this in Danganronpa too, where they're just kind of standing there, and it gets kind of unnerving sometimes for me. I don't know why. All right. Kisuji Station is not that big of a city, but this place can get pretty hectic at times. I don't see anyone at the bus stop. The cops inside look busy answering the phones. I should quickly move on before I make eye contact with any of them. It's a building by the station with offices and crammed schools. Looks like people are still inside by this hour. A few of the rooms still have lights on. Oof.
What's that? It's a small shrine. It's got a Jizo standing in it. Something's wrapped in front of the Jizo. The label says it's Kintoki manju. These manju taste horrendous, but man, if they don't have an amazing selection of flavors. I put back the manju. What, you're not gonna take it with you? I won't stoop to stealing offerings. Good idea. You might make some spirits mad. The back of the pillar is covered in lame graffiti. There's a discolored section. I bet they put a sign out in front of the store while they're open, when they're open. Looks like a clock store that's been through a long time. That's been around a long time. Signs so weathered that it's hard to read. A poster advertising a sale in the shopping district. The words on the poster urge people to come. In celebration of the 16th night, the shopping district's holding our annual Izayoi sale. Blah. A big sale, huh? Guess that they call the 6th night Izayoi. Through the arcade? Ooh. The crossing's open, finally. This thing makes you wait forever after it closes. Hurry, it'd suck it if it closes on us again before we get across. The crossing gate rod is scratched as if something rubbed against it. I can hear the far-off clatter of the train. It's a beautiful condo that was built recently. I don't sense anyone moving inside. Maybe they're sleeping or they're not home yet. The trees on the side of the road are rustling in the wind. Well, I can hear it coming again. Okay. Something's crying from over by the fence. Do they have a dog over there? It's a shared garbage area for apartments. I open the lid and dig through the trash, but there isn't anything particularly interesting. Whoa. This guy will willingly dig through trash all the time. It's eerily quiet. I wonder if it's because of the rumors the past few days. Oh! Oh, you got me! Oh! Okay. There are yellow and black reflectors wrapped around the telephone pole. A closer look reveals marks that kind of look like scratches. Yeah? Okay. Well, that was weird. My cursor got stuck. Okay. So we've been walking a while now. Isn't Mirror's security a lot more lax than expected? Well, it works for us, though. You have to wonder if they can really keep the peace like this. Says the guy who disrupts the peace. Ha! What are you talking about? It's thanks to people like me that they even have jobs. Isn't an arrangement that's mutually beneficial? What a terrible world we live in. Now just who made it like this? Right then. Eek! Is someone there? It's an A cop appears out of nowhere by the side of the parking lot. Did he time that? The cop's smile looks rather forced. What are you doing here so late? Oh yeah, there's been a rash of dangerous, disturbing cases lately. You shouldn't wander about. I've seen the recent crime scene myself. It was gruesome. Mind if I ask you a few things? And I'd like to see some form of ID just as a precaution. Not good. My record's not exactly clean. I've been busted once before for a fight. It'll be a problem if he finds out my name. Gonna have to dodge his questions somehow. A lot of people are reporting crazy supernatural things to the station for some reason. Seriously, the police aren't shamans. We don't deal with ghosts and the like. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you cooperate. Weird, the cop's being really talkative. Maybe he doesn't like this sort of thing. Refuse, that's about the incident. So if he doesn't, I'm gonna try to distract him. Hey, what's that over there? In a bid to distract him, I point to a spot far away from that's too dark to see clearly. You mean the intersection? I'm not seeing anything there. No, further back by the pole at the intersection past that.
Hey, come now, you can't see that far. You shouldn't make things up. This guy doesn't look it, but he's a pro athlete. His eyesight is incredible, so I don't doubt he's seen something. What was it then? You're not going to say you saw a ghost, are you? Psh, no way, there's no such thing as ghosts. Well, care to tell us what you saw? A dog? A dog sounds... Yeah, because the dogs are the ones that are getting attacked. It was a weird dog. A weird dog? Well, weird how? Can't say for sure as the thing ran off. It didn't have one. Didn't have what? He gulps loudly. A head? Huh? You mean... Are you sure the incident isn't getting to you? It's probably it. Yeah, it's not possible. I'm sure you saw a regular dog. There's no freaking way there's a headless dog running around. Sounds like he's trying to convince himself. His face is paled. I think so too, but okay. I need to keep up with the paranormal stuff. So it's only a dog. You're just mistaken. There's no other explanation. How about we move to the station? I mean, we can't relax here, can we? Yes. Yes, we can. I'm not going with you. There's a chance the strange dog you saw might come out again. He's pretending to be fine, but that trembling voice and pale face are dead giveaway. Maybe if I put the scare in him some more, he won't stay focused enough to question us. But if I go too far, it might snowball into a big deal. Race, hello? Tell him it was a joke. No, I'm just gonna stare. Because it's like still creepy, but not like, ah! Hold up. I fix my gaze over the cop's shoulder. What? Is there something there? He quickly spins around to look behind him. Well, I thought I saw something again. You mean over by that house with the red roof? There's a dark shadow near its gate. It's a little fuzzy, but it looks kind of like a dog. The gate's hiding it, so I can't see what the head looks like. Enough, all right? You guys are good to go. Hurry on home, okay? Don't take any detours. He ran? With his voice shaking almost as much as he is, the cop leaves us at a fast clip. Clear. That's funny. Phew, that was close. Thank God that cop was a wuss. Normally a lie like that would be easily seen through. I'm sure me playing along helped. So, what'd you think of my acting? Hollywood should be knocking down my door, don't you think? You wouldn't even get cast in a middle school play. Wow. While we're joking around, I hear footsteps from behind. Did that cop come back? I cautiously turn and... Hey, seems like there was some trouble. It's Maruhashi. He's holding a paper bag that he didn't have earlier. I eye it closely. Probably has a lot of manju in there. Oh, this? Thought you might need it, so I brought some Kintoki manju. Why are you here? Did you... I'm really sorry. I got curious, so I followed you. Please don't hurt me. If he's followed us this far, I doubt he'd turn back even if we told him to. Guide us then. This is your hometown, right? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kijima. I, Maruhashi, will not fail to guide you. Speaking of, how far is this Kintoki tower place from here? You're almost there, actually. You see that transmission tower over there? I squint and look into the dim sky. There's a hazy outline of a giant metal tower. So that's it. Okay. No more ghosties? Okay. When I shine the light at the metal wires, I can see some parts have been snipped. I wonder if someone messed around with this as a prank. What's that? An old well that's been closed with this concrete lid. There's a chain over the lid sealing it tight. Could be that they don't want people falling in. It's a small wooden mini shrine. There's a sign next to it explaining its origin. This must be the old mini shrine we heard about. Now what do we do? We'll make an offering? There's a small plate for placing offerings in front of the mini shrine. May as well test out that rumor. Hey, Maruhashi. Yes, sir. What can I do for you? Hand me one of the manju you bought. Sure thing. Here you go. He pulls a Kintoki manju from his paper bag and hands it to me. Once I've got it, I go to place it on the offering plate. What is this?
When I look closer at the plate, there are weird things around it. That better not be something gross. What is it, Akira? I stick my nose close, but it doesn't smell like much of anything. Takes a bit of staring, but I finally realize what it used to be. It's a manju. The mess there is the unrecognizable remains of what had been a manju. The red bean paste inside had squirted out in an uncanny resemblance of intestines. Ew. Damn, that's surprising. It's just a manju. The manju got back at you for talking shit about it. Some kind of soul must have offered a manju before we did. Crows or rats probably got at it. Those things literally eat anything. Probably. I mean, that makes sense. Focus. I place the manju on the small plate. Doesn't look like Kubitaru's coming. We all glance around, but nothing looks different. Well, obviously, rumors are just that, after all. Maybe it was the walking dog part. No, we don't know yet. It was the same with the Urashumi woman. Nothing happened right after I threw the rock, but she actually... Uh-oh. A summery, lukewarm breeze blows between the transmission tower and the nearby homes. I swear I just feel a gaze on me? Or was I imagining it? Something the matter, Kijima? Your face kind of froze there. No, it's nothing. Now what should I do? Prick? Huh, for real? You seriously want to do that? Well, you know, formalities. Akira, you're unexpectedly religious. You can't exactly fault me for it. Anyone in a situation like mine would be the same. If bowing my head will get me help from God or Buddha, I'll bow it as many times as I need to. Well, if that makes you feel better, then I'll do it with you. We line up next to each other and bow our heads to the mini shrine. Nothing really feels any different, but I fulfilled my duty. Something's written on the sign in thin letters. The thing's smudged and hard to read, but it looks like the origin of the mini shrine is explained. It says, a sacred tree called a Kintoki cedar used to be here. The cedars were two brothers called Taro Kintoki and Jiro Kintoki. The one here was Taro. It says both brother cedars are gone now, with only this mini shrine left. Oops, I haven't been doing it in his voice. I see, so that's why the transmission tower is called Kintoki Tower. A bit bland for a sacred tree's place replacement, but I guess they wanted to pass the name down. They then left a mini shrine in place of the tree. Everyone's afraid of the wrath of the gods. After all, they say the Kintoki cedars had some crazy-ass powers. Crazy-ass powers, you say? Like what? Is it a legend of a man accomplishing a great deed or some illness being cured? My granny says apparently the two sacred trees gave divine protection from the lightning. Ever since the trees were cut down, there have been more lightning strikes and electrical incidents. Well, that's just stupid. If lightning strikes stopped because of tree powers, then we wouldn't have needed Ben Franklin. What's he got to do with this? Oh, well, maybe someday you'll realize it's not important right now. So Maruhashi, are there any other odd legends? I don't know anymore. When I was a squirt, they just told me to not play around here or even talk about it. They also said to not go near the well, but well, that's common sense. The well, huh? The well is probably dry, but someone's still maintaining it. It's got... I don't know. A man screams from somewhere close by. Was that? Let's go! Instinct has me running before I realize it. I dash around a few corners and bolt through the alley. Uh-oh. Ah! The cop has only let out strangled noise. What he's staring at? What's swinging without a breeze? Oh no! A headless dog hangs from a pole.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What? Whoa, holy. The others catch up to me only moments later, all eyes fixed on the horrific dog corpse. Hey, you, what the hell happened? Screw the guy being a cop. I demand answers from the terrified man. The axe, head, can't have mine. Head? Hey, did you see Kubitarou? An axe, large man, took the head. Went to the transmission tower. Yeah! He screams loudly. It's like he's remembering exactly what he witnessed of Kubitarou. No doubt everyone living around here just heard that. Damn, Akira! They'll call the police. Let's get out of here. A quick nod and I take off in a sprint toward the transmission tower. Where's Kubitarou? Quickly glancing around every corner yields no one who looks remotely correct. What? Shit. Oh, it's the it takes a while, but Amaname and Maruhashi eventually catch up. You ran too fast. Did you find Kubitarou? No sign of him. That's so. I have to say, I'm kind of glad he's not here. Kubitarou, he's more insane than I ever imagined. That dog, the head. Don't remind me. Running full speed's already got me feeling sick. Huh? What is it, Kijima? Why are you sniffing around like that? Kind of smells like blood. Huh? Really? I don't smell anything. I place full trust in this guy's senses. He's like a Superman, at least physically. We've checked that place earlier, but there's no harm in looking one more time. Things are gonna start moving fast soon after because of that dog thing. We don't have much time, so hurry. Is it this thing again? There's a chain over the lid sealing it tight. Could be that. Okay. Oh, see? When I take a closer look at the sealed well. Oh, what's that weird smell? It's coming from behind the well. I slide my fingers over and behind the well to examine it. Then when suddenly I feel a slimy sensation. Is it blood? Oh no, his blood metry. I'm hearing something that sounds like a children's song. A dog is whining like it's afraid of something. Head to the great Taro Kintoki. On the 15th night, off to the great Taro Kintoki to make Dad feel The voice is singing rather joyfully, but the presence I feel on my skin is the icy cold touch of sadness. Head to the great Taro Kintoki on the 15th night. I have deep breaths. Heave deep breaths over and over. My heart won't stop pounding. Hey, are you okay? Did you use your power? Shit. There was blood on the back of the well and I accidentally touched it. I think he was going, but I did a giggle. My bad. What did you see? No idea, but I heard a song. A song? Head to the great Taro Kintoki on the 15th night. A children's song. The lyrics went something like that. Maybe it's referring to some old custom where people pray to the trees on the 15th night. The phrasing's definitely like a children's song. Yeah, you're right. But strangely, I don't feel entirely convinced that it's just a children's song. The emotion I picked up from touching the blood was cold and sad. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There was a dog growling. This blood must be from the dog that was killed. That means there's a dog's head inside the well. I'm of half a mind to open it and check, but I doubt we have time for that right now. That incident earlier, the cops will be here soon. If the cops find us, they'll want to question us and it'll all become a mess. Yeah, we could check again tomorrow. Let's make ourselves scarce before the cops come. We head off at a run down the path that takes us back to the residential area. What was that? Welcome back. You look pale. What happened? I recap everything for her. The disaster that might be caused by Kubitarou and the odd song I heard through bloodmetry. As she listens, her concern melts into curiosity. Traces of Kubitarou and a mysterious children's song? It all sounds so bizarre. I wanted to go too. I've been perfectly happy if you'd gone instead. Then I wouldn't have to see the corpse of a headless dog.
Maybe I'm glad I didn't after all.
Pardon me. It seems that things are going down at the station.
I glance over at the police station. A bunch of people have been passing through the doors.
Someone must have heard the scream and called the cops. The town's got to be crawling with cops. We can't investigate with things like this. Guess we'll have to call it for a day.
Okay.
All right. Let's meet tomorrow at the usual time and place. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have plans. Sir, wait for me. Oh, that's right, Kijima. You can have these. Maruhashi shoves a paper bag full of Kintoki manju at me. What the? Okay, I'm off. I guess he didn't want him.
I should get going soon myself. I'll have to head back with you part of the way, but I have to stop by the agency. I need to discuss work with my manager.
What are you working on right now?
Well, you know, summer things. Like shows that bring the idols in swimsuits. Oh, shows that bring in idols in swimsuits to play sports in the pool.
Sounds amazing.
Of course a boy would like that, or of course a boy would think that. But for those who have to do it, it's hard. There are guys who try to take weird pictures. All right, good night. They head off in separate directions, leaving me standing with a paper bag.
Guess I'll head home.
All right.
Let's go, I guess. I doubt anything's different. There's a big crack in the shutter. Oh. I don't suppose it's because we did it. The thing's got footprints on it. Must have been kicked by a drunk or something. The manhole's a little rusty. Damn. It's all the same. Alright. My phone? No number. Someone's pranking me? The hell was that? And now a text? May as well open the message. D-Man, D-Mail 01. One who explores the untapped world. I am D-Man. Don't be afraid. We'll start with finding Oop Arts, the Bible we explorers all love. Then business can get underway. I sincerely hope that I can welcome you as a new comrade. Okay. Huh? The hell? D-Man, this whole thing's too elaborate for a prank. I think Oop Arts was the name of some kind of weird magazine about UFOs or something. Might find it in a convenience store. D-Mail. Text from D-Man may show up sometimes. Use the hints in them to examine your surroundings. When you search the correct location, you'll gain the D card. You can check them out in the spirit file. Try and look for the first D card. I'll ask and see if they've got the magazine. Nobody here. They in the bathroom? Oh, well, I can find it on my own. Oh, is this? Is it? There's only one copy left of the magazine I'm left after on the rack. When I open it, important notice catches my eye. Thank you for the continuous support of this magazine. Oh man, this was from Deathmark. I think this is a Bumblebee guy, maybe? Or is that the guy we're trying to find right now? Oh man, I don't know. It's been brought to our attention that customers have found cards inserted in every issue. Please note, our company has not been including any cards either as bonuses or extras. These cards are in no way affiliated with our magazine. We ask for your understanding and cooperation in this matter. As I finished reading, I noticed a strange card tucked between the pages. Oh. Is this the card they were talking about? I flip it over to see what's written on it.
Spirit memoirs. Congratulations on your first D card. To help you believe me, here's a little about myself. How much do you know about the urban legend of D-Man? Rumor has it in a cult magazine called Monthly Oop Arts, sometimes encloses a small item for inexplicable reasons. It's said that those cards contain info on several spirits. This information comes from D-Man. That's right, it's yours truly. What's the purpose of these cards? An extraordinary man like yourself may have already realized, the seekers of the untapped world. These cards help me offer my knowledge and recruit those with potential to join me. This is by no means mandatory, as this is just fluff compared to the fate you're facing right now. But if you're interested, I'm willing to offer something related from my memoirs. To start, a story about one of my acquaintances, a Mr. K from H City. Showcase your talent to the fullest and dive into the unknown. D-Man. What's with this card? This is pretty involved for a dumb prank. And how the hell they text me? If it's a joke, it's not funny. I shouldn't even be playing along. Who in the world is this D-Man guy anyway? D-cards. You've obtained a D-card. When future texts from D-Man arrive, try to use these hints to find cards. Each D-card can only be obtained immediately after the text is received. Okay. Am I getting another one? A text. I open up the message. From D-Man, D-Mail02. Great, you're a natural. You'll have no problems with the next one. Search the red monster that devours paper. At this location will be the appropriate analysis record. I'll be contacting you irregularly from now on. Stay healthy. Okay. Red monster that eats paper. D-Man again? Man, this guy's persistent. Red eats paper mailbox. I search inside the mailbox and my fingers bump into something. Obtain D card. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. A case revolving around the rumors of the mark from a few years ago in Tokyo's H City. It said the mark is a curse. So is this how Death Mark and NG kind of intertwine? Is this D-Man? It said the mark is a curse. Those with a dog bite like bruise face a suspicious death or go missing. By the time I visited H City after the case, the rumor was very much reality. I followed the traces of several supernatural phenomena. The mark's curse is inflicted after encountering a spirit associated with H City legends, so I visited several haunted places that piqued my interest. I'll spare you the details as another memoir, Death Mark, recorded them all, but each spot was associated with death and fear, a suicide woods, an abandoned school, etc. I ended up at a large mansion. That's where I met Kay, who I now consider a good friend. Our similar backgrounds caused us to hit it off. I heard all about the case and its conclusion from him. Mr. K highly regards my spirit information network, and I promised to research 2 names for him, Liza and Leonard. D-Man. What's this D-Man doing all this for? Or whatever, I better head back. I solved D-Man's riddle, so I head home feeling pretty satisfied with myself. I haven't eaten since noon, so I checked the contents of my refrigerator. I have some pork that's still good. Maybe I'll make some stir fry. Now that I'm full, I'm starting to feel drowsy. Tomorrow's going to be busy, so going to head bed early seems like a good plan. It's a Maname. It's late, what do you want? Kubitarou makes you too scared to sleep? Shut it. Bon called me. That journalist? What'd he say? He wants to meet at Shinza station right now. What a pain, just as I was about to go to bed. And why did you call me? It's obvious. I want to bum a ride on that bike you always talk about. Why me? It's the fastest way there. Plus, you'd be a good bodyguard. Wouldn't members of the family work? You had to be curious about Bon, too. He knew about spirits. Actually, I'm outside your place right now. Hurry up and get out here. Don't keep me waiting. Great. Guess I don't have a choice. Or maybe may as well go.
Yo, long time no talk. Let's get going. Here, your payment. My Maname tosses me a canned drink like usual. Tonkatsu drink. Where do you find these nasty things? All my friends know my hobby. Some try to curry favor by sending me gifts from other places. My stomach's already full of pork. Well, you don't have to drink it now. Take your time to savor the flavor tomorrow. I want to know what you think of it. Haha, I don't think you enjoy it that much. You somehow always blow past my expectations. Anyway, let's be on our way. That sounds like a fun hobby, like just trying out a bunch of different drinks and stuff. I would love to do that. Anytime I've gone to like Asian food supermarkets and stuff, I always try to check out their drink section because I do like tasting the different flavors. It turns out I really like lychee. Right. Amaname pops on the spare helmet and smoothly climbs on behind me. Having ridden before, he takes less time than Hazuki had. All right, take me to Shinza Station. I drive down the empty road heading toward the center of the Shinza ward. The bright building in front of me, Moon Tower, points me in the correct direction. Shinza Station is right by. I'm kind of sleepy. The day's fatigue plus a full stomach have made my eyelids heavy. Ugh, I really should have had a cup of coffee or something before I left. My back is suddenly smacked from behind. Must be trying to keep me awake. We've known each other for so long that Amaname could just tell these things. It's been 10 years, huh? It was a mess back in those days, back before Aunt Natsumi took me in. We had no money and everything always felt like it was falling apart. All I had was anger. The only way I knew how to get rid of it was fighting. Didn't matter to me who I fought. A cop, an upperclassman, a son of the Yakuza. I picked fights with them all. Somehow, in the end, that son of the Yakuza, Seiji Amaname, decided he liked me. I've always thought I probably just hit him too hard on the head. Been hanging out ever since. Amaname and I are complete opposites. He disguises his true dark Yakuza self behind an outgoing, friendly mask, while I'm a loner musclehead who hates drawing attention to myself. Even our clothing preferences are opposites. He goes for white and I only wear black. The only thing I can figure that we share is our lack of common sense. We're both broken in some way. The low rumble of the engine echoes through the vacant business district. We're almost to Moon Tower. When we reach Shinza Station, I park my bike and we head toward the meeting spot. Moon. The place Bond picked out is a raised passageway nearby. It's packed with pedestrians during the day, but right now it's completely empty. I can see the Moon Tower rising out of the darkness when I peer through the metal fence. I had people looking for Bond, but as a guy who deals with society's underbelly, he's careful. Even I couldn't obtain his address. You don't sound happy about that. Haha, he seems to be a guy worth crushing. I wonder what he wants, though. He was surprisingly concerned about what we were doing at Yamato's shrine. Let's hope he tells us the right things. If it comes down to it, I'll just beat it out of him. Geez, so violent, right? You should study how adults handle things. Ugh. Don't you agree, undefeated champion of the UG match, Akira Kijima? So you looked into me, too. Your mother is horror novelist Natsumi Kijima, or I should say foster mother. Your real mother is her older sister Satomi. She passed away due to an illness 2 years ago. She wasn't officially married, so I couldn't find out who your father was. Are you stalking me? Hell no, this is my insurance. This is insurance. It's to show I know you very well. I could even let your mother know about your little part-time job. You son of a... Lit, Akira. This passage has a security camera. We won't be able to get out of it if you hit him, and you'll end up worrying Miss Natsumi. Let me handle this. I would really like it if you didn't trouble my friend, Mr. Bond. Why are we here? I want to know why you were going after a spirit back at Yamato Shrine. I truly doubt men your age like to dabble in the occult arts. We're not exactly against telling you, but in exchange, we'd like to know what info you have on spirits. A mutual exchange. You stay silent for a while, then... Well, fine. You accepted that pretty fast. Information on ghosts doesn't put food on the table. You say that, but you seem eager. It's a grown-up matter. Anyway, hurry up and talk before I change my mind. We tell him about we've experienced so far. Ami disappearing, Kakuya the curse, the Urashima woman, and Kubitarou of Kintoki. Our story ends after we mention what we saw earlier that night. Kakuya, huh? I know something of her. Nothing concrete, mind you. Hey, tell us what you know. Who is she? Hold your horses, Half Pint. I don't look it, but I'm still a journalist. I need evidence before I share anything. Give me time to investigate. He speaks quietly but firmly. I can tell he's not dodging. Fine, but I don't have time. You gotta hurry. I'll try. But rather than focusing on Kakuya now, I'd say Kubitarou of Kintoki is the bigger problem. Aren't you going to die when the time limit expires? It won't be long until those mouths appear again, whispering death into my ears. The terrifying sensations of my skin wriggling and moving on its own. Just thinking about it makes me shudder. I'll search for info on Kubitarou as well. He's rather obscure for a spirit though, so I'm not sure how much I can dig up. Don't expect much. Rather generous of you. I have my reasons. Besides, I'm not running a charity. This thing's got to go both ways. You need to tell me everything you learn about spirits. And no hiding anything from me, got it? Yes, that's acceptable. Glad to see you're more understanding than unexpected, Mr. Bond. Hey, I'm anime kid. Spirits and the price of threats are different matters. I have other suspect rumors on you. I won't be generous with those. We can go into all that another time. We look forward to hearing from you, Kubitarou info. From your Kubitarou info. If my friend were to die, by family name of Amaname, I will chase you down. What a scary brat you are, threatening an adult. Well, I'll be going now. Don't die. I'll try not to, gosh. Bon walks off towards Shinza Station. Didn't expect him to cooperate that easily. Kakuya is interested in you, so you're a valuable source of information for him. He'll be helpful for the most part. I can't exactly say that makes me happy. Bear with it. It's thanks to his interest that you have access to info and a set connection. Oh, that's right. Amaname steps aside and takes out his phone. Hey, it's me. Everyone can fall back. Thanks for your hard work. Sorry about that. What was that about? Well, if he hadn't come to any reason, I was planning to invite him to my office. An emergency measure, you understand. It's a little visible. If your guys are here, then why did I have to bring you on my bike? The minor details aren't important. Come on, I need you to take me home. The last train's already left. Wow, this guy. I end up giving Amaname a ride again. Once I drop him off in front of the office, I drive straight home. Today's left me exhausted. Spirit file Kubitarou has been updated. I'm all like, I don't want to read it in case hands attack me. I'm tired. Better freshen up first. Just a quick shower today. Understandable. That was refreshing. Now I'm thirsty. I want to drink something. Okay. Fridge? Open the fridge and look inside. Looks like I have a bottle of tea. That'll do. As I go to close the fridge, I remember what's tucked in my bag. Maruhashi gave me some weird manju earlier. I'd like to toss them and forget them, but I guess I'll keep them in the fridge for now. What to do while my hair dries? Yeah, you have books. I checked the tea and placed the empty bottle on the table. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of a book. There it is. I pick up secret indiscriminate combat techniques. Think I'll read this for a while. Great. Where did I leave off? Blows to the mastoid disrupt semicircular canals to confirm that your component's off balance. The neighbor's dogs are barking. What the hell are they barking for this late at night? Open the curtain? Yes? It stopped finally. What the hell was that about? I don't feel like reading anymore. May as well just go to bed. Oh, God. What was that? It came from the balcony. Oh, don't open it. Open the curtain. Yes. Ah. Huh. This is a weird stain. Could it be like the ones I saw from the Urashima woman? No, I'm reading too much into it. What do you mean those are handprints? That'll be able to fall asleep right away, but I think I'll lie down anyway. I collapsed on the bed and shut my eyes. I think back on what happened a few days ago. Strange things have been happening to me since I started looking into the Urashima woman rumor. If that's the case, could the thing earlier have something to do with Kubitarou of Kintoki? After everything that's happened today, I'm exhausted. Despite still being riled up, my consciousness drifts off immediately. Yes. All right, and that's where we'll leave off. All right, friends, and that's it for today's video. Oh boy, this game's so good so far. I can't wait to see what happens. I love all this paranormal stuff. It's so exciting to see. I was looking into it too, and it looks like Spirit Hunter Deathmark 2 was announced, or should be coming out or something, or is already out. I didn't look too far into it, obviously. So that's really exciting. So I'm gonna have to see if we'll continue on with Spirit Hunter as soon as we finish NG, or we pick another horror game until then. All right, friends, again, please do the things that help out the channel, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
You are watching